Well, about 2 years ago, I think I was the heaviest I've really ever been in my whole life. I weighed about 150, which for me, that's quite heavy. I'm only 5 feet tall, so that's almost half a person heavier than I should be. And I had my body fat measured and was shocked to learn it was about 35%. I was really self-conscious about the way I looked, and I kind of dressed to cover up what I thought were my bad areas, which is basically everything. And I kind of lost confidence in myself. I really didn't realize that it was that bad until one day I was looking at some pictures and I saw myself really for the first time what I really looked like to other people. It was kind of an eye-opening experience when I, found that photo and I had realized, gosh, I'm nearly 40 and I'm fat and frumpy. I mean, frumpy only because in my 20s and 30s when I was in a different career, was always kind of a sharp dresser, I thought, and then, I got married and started having all these babies. And 4 years went by since my last pregnancy, and I don't know, I kind of blew up, I guess. So, like a lot of people, I did a lot of Googling, and I remember typing in, how do I build muscle and lose fat, and that kind of led me to Tom's Burn the Fat website. And I've read so many different things, but there was something about that, I don't know, I was intrigued. So I went ahead and got the free fat loss report or something that he has on the website, and I read that, and that intrigued me more to decide, well, I can go ahead and let me just try this. I got nothing to lose. So I ordered the ebook, and I spent the next 2 hours reading that from front to back. So it was a great read. There was so much information, but it was really easy to understand, and I was kind of fired up after it. The thing that struck me is that I could eat often during this program, so I didn't feel deprived. I'd always be eating something throughout the day, and I liked how you could really be in control of your body through being in control of how you ate. The way Tom explained, how food works, what foods are good, what foods are bad, just made so much sense to me, and it seemed that it was doable. Back in my 20s, I had kind of admired bodybuilders like Rachel McLish and Corey Everson. And I always kind of wanted to look like that, the athletic yet feminine. But after a while, I guess in the 80s and 90s, with female bodybuilding has kind of gotten kind of crazy. So I wasn't interested in that look anymore. But about 2 years ago, when I started going to the gym, there was a group of women at the gym training for what was called a figure competition. I'd never heard of that before. And I loved the look, and I thought, I could do that. So I kind of announced that I was going to do it to everyone in the gym. So I was almost forced to kind of keep with that plan. So this year I entered 2 competitions for the first time, and no one has seen me in a 2-piece since I was 12 years old. So it was a little intimidating. Yeah, that first step out on stage, before they called my name, I was thinking, oh my goodness, what am I doing? Am I crazy? And then they heard my name, and I just walked out there, and dang, it was the most fun I've ever had. When you change your body, something happens inside you, and you become like a better version of you. The confidence that you get, even when you just work out and leave that gym knowing that you've done what you needed to do that day, there's a good feeling that lasts with you all day. Definitely, I think the most important thing is seek people who are like-minded, have similar goals, and you need some sort of support for yourself where you can share information or you can cry on someone's shoulder when something isn't working out right, because that's what I did, and that really was instrumental for me. I found a group of other people. They were all reading BFM, or Burn the Fat, even that's all I should say, and they were all at different levels in their progress and different levels in understanding of the program. So there was a lot of sharing of experiences and knowledge that really was helpful to me, because at home, your relatives and sometimes even your spouse, they don't really quite understand what it is you're doing. And sometimes you don't actually get very much support because, for whatever reason, either a bit or jealous or just not interested. It's very helpful to find a group where you can kind of plug in and get the kind of support you need to help you through the rough spots, because there will be. So I think, if you just keep at it and kind of have a goal in mind, you're going to reach it.